Hello, hello, and welcome to another round of Perfidious Pete playing XCOM, the Long War mod. On our last mission, we had our ragtag band of millionaire pop stars and other celebrities travel to Bangalore, India to stop an alien abduction mission. They did prove just how much they care about those less fortunate than themselves by killing 9 aliens and then immediately flying home in their $40 billion aircraft, so congratulations. In the process of that, however, they did earn a few promotions, so we're going to go to our barracks, check that out. Got some nicknames. We didn't have any new soldiers get promoted, but we did have some nicknames that I felt were not exactly appropriate for our celebrities, so we're going to modify those in. We've got Taylor Smash Swift, and I think probably while Taylor Swift has more smash hit singles than any of the other 5 celebrities we have combined, she is a hit machine, regardless of what you may think of her music. We are going to change her nickname a little bit. Not going to go with Smash. The Taylor Swift nickname of choice, of course, is always T-Swizzle, because I know deep in my heart that she is a devoted Snoop Dogg fan. So Taylor T-Swizzle Swift is now on the job. We did have, who else did we get? We got Jaden, and we had one other as well. Let's got a nickname. We had one other trooper, oh, they were injured. Yep. It was Rihanna. And Nightmare, not really an appropriate nickname for Rihanna. If it'd been Monster, actually, we might have left that. She did sing backing vocals for Eminem, so could have had the Slim Shady and Rihanna Monster connection thing working. But Nightmare, not wholly appropriate, so we're just going to go with Rihanna. That was always our plan anyway, Robin Rihanna Fenty. And then for our final nickname, we had Jaden Smith, who got randomly assigned the moniker Pharaoh. And I don't actually think I'm going to change that, just because if someone explained to Jaden Smith what a Pharaoh was, I'm more than 80% certain he would immediately claim to be descended from their line and that he was, in fact, the physical manifestation of the sun god Ra. So I think Pharaoh is appropriate. We're just going to stick with that for Jaden. And with that done, we do have a little base maintenance thing that we want to run here. I do really need another satellite uplink. We only have 2, and we're getting to the point now where our funding's starting to dip because we're keeping so many interceptors in the air. What we want to do is get another satellite uplink for 2 reasons. One, we need additional funding. Also, in case we have a situation where panic gets a little bit high in one of our countries, we can sort of launch an emergency satellite over it to help bring the panic down. To do the build that, though, we're going to need a little bit more money. And that means we're going to visit the gray market. We have plenty of floater corpses, and we're going to get rid of those. We need, what, 23 credits? So let's get 23. And 24 is good enough. So we'll ditch some floater corpses to get ourselves enough money to go ahead and build that. The other thing is we do want to kind of sort of stockpile resources for when we finish advanced beam weapons. We're going to want to build some scatter lasers as well as laser sniper rifles, and more importantly, we're going to want to build laser weapons for our interceptors, because we're still more than a little behind in the aerospace race. We really need to devote some research to enemy aircraft, and then also improved weapons for our aircraft and improved armor for our aircraft. But let's go ahead and get that uplink started. We have everything we need to build it, so bonk. I don't understand Dr. Shin can build a satellite uplink that works from deep underground, by the way. These things aren't exactly, these satellites aren't really anywhere near the surface. Despite that, they're still able to track and identify UFOs. So Dr. Shin can build one of those in 3 weeks, but a rifle scope? Oh, fuck, man. Something as complicated as that could take upwards of a month. So Dr. Shin has to have some kind of, like, idiot savant thing working. Anyway, I digress. Let's get ourselves a mission. I got some more troops coming back to active duty. That's good. Good to see Reb Brown back in action. Oh, actually, you know what? I just noticed that while we were scanning, and that's something else I want to fix as well. A lot of our aircraft, actually, we never bothered to nickname them.
When selecting a specific jet within the hangar, you can choose to modify its
thanks, Dr. Shin.
To best serve our needs.
Yeah, I'm doing that right now. Units do get experience bonus if they have a nickname, and it's actually a more than a minor crime that I've gone this long without nicknaming my interceptors. The other thing we want to do is for some of the ones that are damaged, we're going to change their loadout a little bit and give at least one interceptor in every hangar. Stingray missiles. Stingray missiles are better for bringing down heavily armored craft and raiders. So we're always going to try and keep at least one interceptor armed with stingrays. Nanook. Kind of an offensive name. Oh, we do have Carrot Top backing us up, though, so... that actually seems like that might be a show. A Carrot Top and the Inuit guy. And Stingray missiles for you. And then also a name. Although Raven 8 was actually arguably a better call sign than Huevos Garcia. That's just... I mean, fuck, that's just straight up racial profiling right there. You should object. That's fucking cold, man. Alright, and with our new racist nicknames randomly assigned by the game, let's go ahead and get back to scanning. Apparently somebody in Central Command there has a little problem.
Contact detected.
Oh, Lawn Dart Paulson is back, though, and that's good. We have a small UFO high over Japan. Let's scramble our interceptors. We're going to send our best pilot on aggressive. We'd really like to shoot this down. Ideally, without having to send 1 billion interceptors that would then be damaged for a month of Sundays.
We have eyes on the bandit.
And here we go.
Closing on target. Taking heavy fire.
Lost.
Alright, so our UFO got, or our interceptor rather, got heavily damaged. It did manage to get 2 hits, so... We're going to send Carrot out unbalanced, actually. We're taking too much damage sending them on aggressive, and they're not shooting them down anyway, so it's really probably better to just take the more balanced approach. Since we're going to have to send 5, it's better for them to be damaged for a shorter period of time.
No joy here.
Yeah, no kidding, no joy here. We can't shoot down shit.
Contact detected.
Well, let's throw up the 3rd one. Might as well go for aggressive, what the hell. Guy's gonna be in the repair bay for 35 days.
Engaging bogey.
Can he shoot it down at all?
Approaching target now.
Well, he hit it once. Oh, he actually shot it down. My god. Unbelievable. This is why we really need some laser weapons for our aircraft. They're having a very, very hard time shooting down anything. But we have a crash, so we're going to, of course, go investigate that. Yeah, we're going to send a Sky Ranger, of course. Let's get our units cleared out. And let's, well, we're going to send Sean Penn, of course. You need his loadout edited. Nope, looks like Sean is in good shape. Nothing needs adjusted for him. We do want to take a gunner. Let's take Paris Hilton. Well, let's take Paris Hilton. Gonna adjust Paris's loadout. We want to give her our... we need to make items available. We want to give Paris our Gatling laser. Gonna get rid of that HE grenade, actually. Although it was her lucky grenade, because it did save her life in Robert Loggia's pork store. Still, we're gonna replace that with a scope. She needs to hit what she aims at and what she shoots at. Who else do we want to take? Let's take at least one engineer. Oh, let's take Reb Brown. Of course we're taking Reb. Guy's a madman. And Reb's loadout actually looks solid. Yeah, Reb's good. Reb doesn't need any adjustment. What is up with this? Won't move over. Got a weird interface thing happening. We've got Paris, we got Reb. Let's take an engineer or 2, maybe. You know, we haven't taken Jesse James on a mission in a while. Let's take Jesse James. Does loadout need adjusted? Yeah, we're gonna actually change. We're gonna give Jesse a laser rifle. He is typically going to be close to throw grenades, but I actually prefer my engineers to have laser rifles more for an Overwatch reason than anything else. Should we take an assault guy? Yeah, let's take an assault. We're going to take Matt Lauer. We're going to modify his loadout a little bit. If we're going to take a med kit, Lauer's not carrying it. We're going to give him an HE grenade and an AP grenade. And do we have a medic? We have 2. Well, they're both... Do we only have 2 medics, or is one hurt? We actually only have 2 medics. We could really use a 3rd medic. Let's take Beebs then. We're gonna grab the Beebs. Gonna adjust the Beebs loadout. Gonna give him a laser rifle, and for now, at any rate, gonna give him a scope. That should be good enough. The scope and a laser rifle almost make up for his obvious and glaring deficits as a marksman. And that just leaves 1 more unit, and for our last unit, we're gonna take Tiger Woods. We need 1 Rocketeer, and granted, every mission we've taken Tiger on, the guy has been, or at least the last mission we took him on, his performance was less than desirable. For the only thing he hit, I think the entire mission was a dumpster. Which, given the way he's been playing on a tour lately, I mean, maybe there's something to that. But he's going to take a scope, a laser rifle, and an extra rocket. And this time we're just going to pray that he can hit the fairway and stay out of the bunker. And by that I mean put a rocket in an alien's mouth. So let's get going. We're going to Japan. Let's see how grossly Central manages to misidentify our landing zone. Honestly, they get it wrong so often, it actually concerns me when they get it correct. Yeah, we're prepared. Where are you going to tell us that we're going to land? Actually, from the looks of things, it looks like you're going to drop us in the middle of the fucking ocean.
You'll be heading into Japan for the next mission.
Okay.
Our target touched down inside a major urban center, and there's a
Really?
risk of further civilian casualties.
Was that major urban center fucking Nagasaki or Hiroshima circa 1944? This is not a major urban center. This is a fucking destroyed city block. Did the aliens do this? Was this the result of the crash, or was there a kaiju attack that we're unaware of? Whatever. Like I said, I'm more comfortable when Central gets it wrong, so... Sure, they're never correct, but the one thing they are, fucking consistent. They are that.
This is Big Sky. We're just north of the crash site. Strike 1 is in position.
You know, I know where you're at, Big Strike. I can fucking see the plane.
From here. Strike 1 is authorized to assault the alien craft.
This map is going to be real troublesome. I've actually fought on this map, I think, once before. I really, really fucking hate this layout. There's a lot of cover everywhere. The problem is none of it is actually really very good cover. Alright, do we have a battle scanner at all? We do not. I should have put a battle scanner on Matt Lauer. That's an oversight on my part. Well, let's just move forward then and see if we can get any vision on any aliens anywhere. Take that cover, Matt. Alright, so nothing. Go on Overwatch. We're just going to play very cautiously then until we actually manage to spot some enemies. We'll move Paris Hilton later. I'm tempted to dash her. He does have the heavy support weapon, so she can't move and fire.
Here they come.
Alright, so what do we got? Oh, wow. 3 Seekers. Okay. Well, it could be worse, so we're going to put Overwatch then. What we're going to have then is just a series of relatively conservative moves and a lot of Overwatch to help fight off those Seekers. The one thing we don't want to do, we do not want to pop another pod until we have defeated these Seekers. Because while the Seekers individually are they're not particularly dangerous, if they drop in on you while you're in the middle of fighting other enemies, they can really, really be problematic. We're just going to basically move everybody to cover, and then we're going to put everybody on Overwatch. And I'm actually going to put Parison up forward. Shouldn't be. Okay, good. She didn't pop a wave.
Heading to that location.
And then Tiger Woods, just go on Overwatch. Although, you can't hit anything when you're straight up shooting at it, Tiger. Your chances on Overwatch are pretty much astronomical. About the same odds, I would say, as you getting your first wife back. And while we've got Seekers out, we're just going to Overwatch around. Not going anywhere till we get a chance to draw those guys out. I think our entire team shot at that guy, but they did bring it down. Oh, nope. Alright, so there's one somewhere. Alright, so that actually worked pretty well. And as a result, we're gonna repeat that. Oh shit. Where did these guys come from? Well, this is not good. We're going to be fighting 2 pods simultaneously because there is still one seeker somewhere. And we're in real bad position to fight those guys. Alright, they're not... Paris isn't flanked. They got a lot of Overwatch, but we could probably draw that out with Red Brown. Let's take a shot at the one that's furthest away. Alright, and Paris with a kill. Alright, so Paris starts off with authority. That's good. Where's Sean Penn? He should have some pretty decent shots. Yeah, 69. Let's take that. It's a kill for Sean Penn. And then with his final shot, we do... That Seeker is still somewhere. We're going to put him on Overwatch. Jesse James, we need to reposition. He's got to get into at least some kind of cover.
I've got my eyes on.
Matt Lauer, also in a similar situation. We're going to have to reposition him.
Moving out.
Him on Overwatch.
Scanning.
Wouldn't mind getting Red Brown a little bit closer, but I don't want to get him too close. No closer than Lauer, at any rate. Let's just bring him up, put him behind this half cover. It's going to be a dash. We need to find some cover for Tiger. She's going to go hide behind that car. And we're going to be... Looks like we're going to have to be doing quite a bit of dashing here.
Let's do this.
More than I'm comfortable with, really. So I would guess that other Seeker, yeah, he's going to draw out that Overwatch, which was a miss anyway. And then that other Seeker is probably going to drop down and strangle someone, would be my guess. I'm glad floaters don't have grenades, because we have 3 guys bunched behind that one car. He could have just dropped a grenade on it, and that would have been ended the show there. And still no Seeker, huh? Alright, how close can Matt Lauer get to that guy? He is falling back, and we want Lauer in cover. Where's Reb Brown? Reb is faster. Is there anywhere we can go to get Reb some cover in this building? There is no. What about on that second floor? Yes. Now, what about... I'm considering having a run and gun here with Matt Lauer. I'm just really worried about popping another wave. I think I'm going to do it anyway. I'm not overly attached to Matt Lauer, so if we're going to have a casualty, I would be comfortable with Matt Lauer being that casualty. Hopefully we don't pop a wave. Alright, it looks like we're going to get away with it. 67%. It's not a great shot, but we're going to take it anyway. And Lauer delivers. Alright. Now, we sort of need somebody over there. And you know what? We're gonna do some overwatching and reload. There's still a Seeker somewhere.
Overwatch, aye aye.
Roger that.
We need to reload with Sean Penn. And we're actually gonna have him move a bit. We're gonna take cover up to that car. We need to get Jesse James forward. He's got our grenades. We like to use engineers to destroy enemy cover, so we're gonna have to advance him if we're gonna use him for that purpose. Man, that Seeker just refuses to come out. So we're actually gonna bring Lauer down.
Back online.
Gonna do some reloads here.
Ready to rock. Good to go.
Anybody who's down ammo, except for Paris, is gonna reload.
Scanning.
I filled Commander that scanning.
See if we can get that other Seeker to come out. Still no. Alright, that Seeker must be waiting. Either it's running backwards to flee to try and draw more enemies to us, or it's just gonna wait until we engage another pod before it shows itself. So we're just gonna, instead of wasting time, we'll advance forward and try to find the rest of the enemy.
Got it covered.
And this map is pretty big, so this could be quite a long mission for us.
Confirmed. On Overwatch.
Paris Hilton's just gonna take a standard move. We want to get her reloaded.
Reloaded.
And same thing for Tiger.
Good to
Not that we're counting on Tiger to do... I mean, literally, we're not going to count on him to do anything at all, but
I'm on it, Commander.
at least he'll have ammo.
Got it covered.
Overwatch. Is there any good position for cover here? We don't want to risk popping a wave with our final move of the turn, so let's just...
Good to go.
We're going to have Jesse James come over here and drop into Overwatch.
Come get some.
Lauer's gonna stay put.
I'm on it.
Alright, so
What was that?
I'm gonna guess it's that Seeker that you guys refused to fucking kill earlier. And also a meld canister expiring. It was definitely that.
Aye, aye.
So we're gonna start moving that way a bit then.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
You know what, Lauer? I'm okay with you dashing. That's full cover on two sides. Like I said, for Matt Lauer, not overly attached to the guy, so if anything bad should happen to anyone,
Headed there now.
it wouldn't be too big of a crime if that person was Matt Lauer.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
Actually out of pretty good positions for as far as cover and whatnot. Let's bring Paris around.
Confirmed. On the move.
We want her in a good fire support position.
Headed there
Since
now.
apparently we're not going to spawn any aliens and it's Tiger Woods, we're just going to leave him out in the open.
On my way.
Have Sean Penn move and take Overwatch.
Got it covered.
What should we do with the Beebs? We're gonna have the Beebs follow Matt Lauer. He's prone to risky and foolish behavior, and following Matt Lauer into combat seems about as risky and foolish as you could get, so. Gonna move Lauer. We just want to try and... Really, arguably, we should be doing this with Red Brown. Oh, okay, so... There's the alien craft. We found that. That's... Alright. Could be pretty much anything in that. We have no idea what might be lurking inside there.
Copy that.
Gonna bring the Beebs over, put them on Overwatch. Paris Hilton, what to do with her? Actually, I would really like to put her where Matt Lauer is. We're gonna do some dashing this turn. Have Sean Penn dash. And our goal here is just gonna be don't pop a wave.
Heading to that location.
Have Reb drop on Overwatch. We're gonna try and get everybody in the best position possible without popping a wave.
Roger that.
We're gonna have Jesse James move up, Overwatch. We hope his Overwatch is better than when he was on Overwatch against getting busted with Cat Van D by Sandra Bullock, but, you know. Failed him there, maybe he just missed the shot.
Moving out.
Tiger, yeah, you could walk into a landmine for all I care.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
And then for Paris, Overwatch.
I've got my eyes on.
We're gonna go try and breach this alien craft. Hopefully we can get in. Now, the aliens shouldn't be on Overwatch because we haven't encountered them yet. I think there's still a Seeker. I don't think we killed them all. Unless, the only possibility for the Seekers is possibly when the first one emerged, there might have been two, and maybe we killed them both. And one of those kills happened off camera where it never actually zoomed into it. Where's Red Brown? I still want to just get in the habit of moving forward with Red Brown and having him take the dangerous possible Overwatch runs. So, still no vision for Reb.
Overwatch.
Well, nothing shot at him, so
I'm on it.
Overwatch. This is real risky, and I'm still gonna do it.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Alright, got lucky there.
Orders
Harris is gonna
confirmed.
take Lauer's old position.
Yes, Commander.
That's not where I wanted you, Sean Penn, but, well, you can just double move then. That's delightful. And let's get Jesse James up here in case we need to bust some cover. I really don't like throwing grenades around inside the alien spaceship because it's a good way to screw yourself out of some cheap credits, or at least some easy credits.
10-4.
But you gotta do what you gotta do. Better to sacrifice a few credits than sacrifice an experienced soldier.
There's something out there.
No kidding. You think there might be an alien in a downed alien spacecraft? Shocking. Where's Reb? Where you at, Reb? Yeah, we're gonna do this. This is be a risky maneuver, but with a single move for Reb... Oh, he didn't even spawn an alien.
Roger that.
Alright.
Scanning.
I was gonna say, with a single move, we could always just bring him back, but he didn't pop an alien, so...
Moving to position. I'm on it.
And a lot of people always say, you know, you should put your guys on Overwatch. The guys that are going on Overwatch should go on Overwatch last in case you need them to do something. But the way I'm moving here with these guys, I don't think I'm going to pop a wave. Any of the guys that would have popped a wave already had. So I'm comfortable with doing it this way just to save time and not having to continually cycle through the same guys over and over. We're going to move Tiger out here. And usually when I do something like this is where, of course, it'll immediately bite me in the ass by the last person I move will somehow get weird angle or something and pop a wave where normally they would not have done it, so.
On the move.
Alright, well. Game didn't actually troll me, so given an opportunity, it didn't. Surprising, but I'll take it. Alright, Reb. Go find whatever the hell is in that ship and figure out where the hell it's at. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we've got an ethereal.
The alien flight computer.
Oh shit, what else have we got? What?
Extremely useful in our own research. Please take great care in returning it to the base in one piece.
Yeah, and no sweat, Dr. Valen. I'll get right on that because it looks totally functional. Alright, so Reb did pop a wave and he's in a terrible position, so we're going to move him to full cover. He has a shot. Jesse James has a shot? Yes, he does. Specifically, he has a bad shot. What about Paris Hilton? Of course, she doesn't have a shot. Neither does Sean Penn. We could run and gun with Lauer, and I'm actually a little tempted, but that actually puts him further away. That seems like a bad idea.
Heading out.
I'm gonna bring Lauer up here. Alright, he doesn't have vision, which is actually what I was hoping for. And we're gonna drop him into Overwatch. Our goal is to get Jesse James. Actually, we're gonna leave him. No, you know what? We're gonna advance Jesse James and put him on Overwatch.
I've got my eyes on.
Then we're gonna have Paris Hilton take Jesse's old spot.
Okay.
And since she's only in half cover and the alien can see her, hunker down. And then with Tiger Woods, he's gonna take cover behind this dumpster. Or just crawl in that dumpster. Based on his overall usefulness to date, he should just get inside of it, but we're gonna put him on Overwatch anyway. And then we're going to actually have Sean Penn dash, as much as I hate to waste my infantry guy, who I consider overall the best soldiers available. He's still going to do it. And, oh, Beebs, what to do with you? I really don't know. We're going to put the Beebs in half cover. And you know what? Bieber's just going to throw smoke. Can you get all three of us? No. Alright, well... Beebs is going to smoke himself in red brown. With half cover and smoke, he should be okay. And we should get quite a few Overwatch shots here. In fact, we should get a deadly number of Overwatch shots. Alright then.
All objectives complete.
Wow, 6 aliens. A small UFO crash that only had 6 aliens. That's surprising, but hey, easy is easy and I'll take it. Especially if anyone earned a promotion out of that. So, we're heading back home then. Let's see how the crew turned out. I don't think anybody was injured. And apparently we did kill that third Seeker. He just died off camera.
It is always
Well, okay, so we killed 6 aliens and the whole team got promoted. I'm not complaining, but seems unusual. But, yeah, apparently that third Seeker that we were worried about, he did die off camera like a extra in a bad movie. So, let's get our promotions rounded out. Let's take a look, see who's going to grab what. Sharpshooter, I'm just not a fan of Sharpshooter. I don't really know who that would be good for at all. A 10% crit and 10 aim against enemies in full cover. I'm not sure who that's designed for. Dense Smoke is good if he wasn't an engineer. We might consider Dense Smoke, but since he's never going to actually have a smoke grenade, it seems sort of pointless. Hollow Targeting, however, fantastic. We're just going to take that. Engineers, overall, once you choose the Engineer subclass, their skill tree seems like the one that's the most set with the least... It has the least options for customization. You almost always are going to take the same things with them. If you're going to have them throw grenades at any rate, they're sort of locked in. Matt Lauer's taking Close Combat Specialist. It's easily the best second tier assault ability. And that also does now bring him up to par with where Anne Hathaway was when she was ignominiously defeated by a floater. And Reb Brown not only got a promotion, Reb got a nickname. The guy has been solid. Every single mission we've taken him on, his performance has been just impeccable. I mean, I can't say enough nice stuff about the guy. Other than, you know, I can't say that his 79 Captain America was good, but that's the only thing I won't give you, Reb. It would be handy to have Reb with a battle scanner. Lone Wolf I despise. I think it's terrible. If you're more than 7 tiles away from an allied unit, you're playing poorly. But Flush is also really good, especially with holo targeting. The holo targeting Flush combo, I've talked about it before, and I just love it. It's really good for like Mutons and other units that get bonuses when they're in cover. So Reb's going to be set up with holo targeting and Flush. Also, Reb, he's going to get a new nickname. We'll take care of that next time. Probably going to be Ryder. Scarecrow. Oh, I really kind of like that for Justin Bieber. We may skinny little shit punk scared of the world and just too much bravado to show it. Also really fucking dumb. It's almost too fucking perfect. We'll do the nicknames, of course, probably next episode, just because that's the way we normally run things. But Scarecrow is almost too perfect to fuck with it. It's just one of those sort of copacetic things, kind of like Jaden Pharaoh Smith. That one may not get altered. Tactical Sense is pretty good. I like that ability. Smoke and Mirrors is also, however, really good. The reason I like Smoke and Mirrors actually for medics is then it gives them another job, because you can give them a battle scanner, and then they get 2 battle scanners for 1 battle scanner slot, and then you don't have to take battle scanners on your scout. That being said, however, Paramedic is also really good. But for the Beeb, since his aim isn't overly great, we're going to go with Smoke and Mirror. And that way he can be sort of our dedicated battle scanner guy. Panuke Hilton. That's that one's more funny than accurate. I'm thinking more like Paris Bukkake Hilton, to be honest. But we'll come up with something more appropriate for Paris next time. For our heavy, we're just going to take Shredder ammo. I really like Shredder ammo. Later in the game, it becomes really important when you start fighting Cyber Discs and like Muton Berserkers and things with a ton of health that you're just going to really concentrate fire on. If you do your first shot then with your gunner and it hits, every other subsequent shot then just does a truckload more damage. Ranger is more damage all the time, granted, but overall I think Shredder is vastly more important. And Tiger Woods got a promotion despite, I don't know if that guy's ever killed. He has 2 kills to his credit. I don't think he killed anything at all last mission. Covering fire, meh. Rapid reaction, he can't hit anything anyway. Eat warheads. Bonus damage to robotic enemies. I'm unlikely to ever take a Rocketeer on a mission where there are going to be a lot of robotic enemies. I more normally keep them for like terror missions where they're just blobs of regular trash. Rapid reaction I would take if he had a better aim, but with a 69 aim and the Overwatch penalty, which he has no way of getting rid of, his first shot is almost never going to be a hit, and the odds of him ever getting a second Overwatch shot just seem like a wasted perk. We're just going to take covering fire. That way, at least if an enemy tries to shoot or throw a grenade, he'll at least take an Overwatch shot that will miss, but he'll at least get a shoot that way. Alright, and that's everyone taken care of. Let's take a look at our loot. But we actually did get an intact flight computer. Holy shit, Dr. Valen was right about something? I thought for certain that was destroyed. Wow, I'm fucking just flabbergasted. Dr. Valen said something that was actually correct. It's just remarkable that whatever. Anyway, with that said, and Dr. Valen got us on tilt from actually being right about something, we're going to go ahead and end the episode. If you liked the episode, go ahead and drop a like down in the comment section below. Really appreciate the support, and thanks very much for watching. We'll see you again soon.